Hello, hello, my beautiful people. Yes, dears, welcome back to my channel. Those of you who are new here, my name is Mary C, a Ugandan living in Sweden. Dears, my channel is called Mary Real Swedish Chapters. Yes, dears. On this channel, I talk about culture shocks, real stories. I talk about life in Sweden. I talk about, marriage laws, prenups. I talk about so many things, dears. So it's up to you. If you haven't subscribed, dears, don't forget to like, share, and even subscribe. Yes, dears. So today we are going to talk about something very close to my heart. Yes, and what really keeps diaspora love together. I think many of you are wondering how can they keep it together, the different cultures, different countries, the people. Yes, and sometimes those of you who don't marry like countrymen, yes, yeah, let's find out. Yes, loving someone from another country, another culture, another language, it's beautiful, it's exciting, and really some people say it's exotic. People say it's exotic and all that, but dears, let me tell you this, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not just romance or it's adjustment, dears. It's a growth and it is a sacrifice. Yes. So, and you may still wonder what really makes it last. Why do people keep on? They stay together, sometimes even their pension, even, until they die. Dears, how can this last? Dears, that's what we are going to talk about today. I think communication. Yes, communication, dears. In diaspora love, communication is not an optional, it's survival, dears. When you come from different cultures, you don't think the same way. Yes, what feels normal, you may, feel, it may feel strange, for your partner. Yes, dears. What feels respectful to to them may feel like confusing to you, and in the early days, like when just you're in love and have butterfly and all that, and it may feel like things are going to be easy. Yeah, very simple. Easy? No, dears, not always. Yes, before smartphones, before cheap internet and WhatsApp, in communication required effort. Yes, dears. Yes, effort. Had put in, you couldn't just text or tell someone we are this and that. No, it's this and this. No, it required more effort. Yes, long conversations, like sometimes misunderstandings, and yes, that was part of it. Yes, long conversations, like sometimes misunderstandings, and yes, that was part of it. Yes, sometimes silence because you didn't know how to explain your feelings, and new in a new language. Yes, it was not so easy, dears. But here's what this is what I learned. Communication is not just like talking, it's listening, without preparing for your defense. It's explaining without attacking. It's asking, and I mean, what did you mean? Can you please explain? Not just like assuming. No. You stop and talking honestly. Distance grows, and even if you live in the same house, it can feel like strange, if you stop talking. So you have to communicate, yes. Yes, let's talk about respect. Love alone is not enough. Attraction, is not enough. Even sacrifice not enough. Respect is what it protects love. When you respect your partner, your love is going to be protected. You respect someone's, each other's background. You respect, others' families, others' culture, and even each other's struggles. Some of us came here, we didn't know the language, we didn't know the systems, so those were struggles. And if you didn't have a partner who respected you, then it would be very hard, very, very hard, like to just melt in the society. You even know the system, because you don't have a helping partner. Yes, so respect is super important. Dears, remember, in the diaspora, relationships very complicated at times. Like one person often leaves everything behind: the country, friends, language, identity, and of course family. That's a great sacrifice. And if it's not respected, bitterness can grow. Respect means, like, you may not fully understand your culture, someone's culture, but honor it. Just honor it. Yes, I may not agree with everything, but I can value you as a person. Yes, when respect disappears, yes, love slowly weakens. And what happens then? You are going to drift apart, and then eventually you're going to divorce or separate. Talking point number 3, this is the real secret here. Is the real secret is that's choosing each other daily. Yes, this is the secret, the real secret here, because love is not a one-time decision. No. In the diaspora marriage, especially, there will be culture shocks. Yes, loneliness, financial stress, like homesickness, identity struggles. There's all these things, the struggles, they're heavy things. If you don't choose each other, then it's going to be very hard. Yeah, like there are days when you feel like strong together, and then there are days when you completely misunderstand each other. Choosing each other means, like, I see your struggle, and I'm staying with you. Yes, I see the difference, I'm learning. Yes, and see the imperfections, but I'm committed. Yes, not because it's easy, but because you decide that love matters. Yes, and you stick on that. So dear, so what do I learn from this? And what I told you, I've gathered that diaspora love matures you. It forces you to go, to grow beyond the ego. It forces you to become like patient. It forces you to build and not just feel. It is, love is real. It's not just like butterflies. It is partnership. Dears, so remember, if you are in a diaspora relationship, talk honestly, be respectful, respect someone deeply, and choose each other daily. That's what keeps it together. Yes, dears. If this episode or this part of this series has spoken to you, share it with someone who needs encouragement, someone in diaspora, love. Yeah, send it to this person, and hopefully it will help her or him. Yes, be a better person and stay like focused. on the love she has or the love he has. Yes, for his or her partner. Yes, dears. Dears, so let me know what you think. What do what keeps diaspora love, strong? Let me know. Yes, let me know, dears. Okay, thank you for this time. Hope just taught you something, or yeah, I hope to change, attitude. Yes, and of course, I would love you to like and share, and even comment, subscribing. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you for this time. Bye.